try to tell.
Actually doing it. Good. So slightly out of distance more on the patinando. Think and go. Grab. Swipe. Ow! Here we go. Eye contact, breathe. Check, cheep, cheep, break, zoop, zoop, boom. Slide, take pause. Now we go. We're going to go move over custard. So we're in camera range. Great. And push out. We're at distance. Eye contact. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Move back a little bit just for camera. Good. Running attack. Jump, jump, and beat, shoot. Downstage. So we show the punto more. Good. Kicks it away. Smell. Nice. Very nice. And that's how it should be done, Anita.
My outside had not charmed her. For sure, he thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak to me in starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. Well, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. Well, none of my lord's ring, why he sent her none. Find the man, and so is 'tis. Disguise. I see that art of wickedness, where the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false to set their forms in women's waxen hearts? Well, alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such we are made of, such we. Miss Fadge, my master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day. Oh, what poor, thriftless sigh shall Olivia breathe. Time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Soft you now, the fair Ophelia. Nymph, in thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
How does your honored lord for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well, well.
My honored lord, I have remembrances of yours. I pray you now, receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet breath composed, their perfume lost, take these again, for to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should hold no discourse to your beauty. I loved you once.
Indeed, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? Go thy ways to a nunnery, and quickly too. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the door be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but's own house. Farewell.
Oh, sweet heavens, help me!
If thou dost marry the fool, for wise men know what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, and quickly too.
Oh, heavenly powers, restore him!
I have heard your paintings well enough. more on it. It hath made me mad! I say, we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall stay as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here or good. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword. The expectancy of rose in the fair state. The glass of fashion in the mold form. The observant of all observers, quite down. And I, ladies of most deject and wretched, that sucked the honey from his music vows, like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, with blown youth blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! I've seen. To see what I see.
Sweet Beatrice, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, senor, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, but stay till then.
Well, that is spoken. Very well. And yet ere I go, let me go with that I came, which is knowing what has passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words. And thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath. And foul breath is noisome. Therefore, I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast forced him out of his right sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I will tell thee plainly, Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either he must return presently, or I will subscribe him a coward. Now I pray thee tell me, for which of my bad parts did you first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain such politic a state of evil, that they will not admit any good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your own heart, I think. Alas, poor heart. If you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours. For I cannot love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I art too wise to move peaceably.
It appears not in this confession. There is not one wise man among 20 who will praise himself.
An old instance, Beatrice, that lived in time of good neighbors. If a man in this age do not erect his own tomb, ere he dies, he'll live no longer in monuments than the widow weeps and bells ring.
And how long is that, think you?
Question. Why, an hour in clamor and a quarter in room. Therefore it is most expedient for the wise, if done were, his conscience finds no impediment to the contrary, to be the trumpet of his own virtues, much as I am to myself, so much for praising myself, who I myself will bear witness is much praiseworthy. Now I pray thee tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill, too.
Sir God, love me and men, for here comes one in haste.
Madam, you must come to your uncle. Will you come presently?
presently.
Will you come here this new, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes. And moreover, I will go with thee to thy audience. Old. Hang out our banners on the outward walls! The cry is still they come. Our castle will laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced by those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What was that noise?
It is the cry of women, my good lord.
I had almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled. To hear a night shriek and my fellow hair would rouse and stir at a dismal treatise as life were in. I have supped, full with horrors. Direst, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot at once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out, brief candle! Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing!
Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for the name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush to paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny that which I spoke. But farewell compliment, dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thee at thy word. Yet if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo. But else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardest ere I was ware my true love's passion. Therefore pardon me, and impute not this yielding to light love. And she shall thank you for it if e'er you know her. A virtuous gentlewoman, mild and beautiful. I hope my master's suit will be but cold, since she respects my mistress' love so much. Alas, her love can trifle with itself. Here's her picture, let me see. I think if I had such attire, my face were full as lovely as is this of hers. And yet the painter flattered her a little. Unless I flatter myself too much. Her hair is auburn. Mine is perfect yellow. If that be all the difference in his love, I'll get me such a colored periwig. Her eyes are gray as glass, and so are mine. Aye, but her forehead's low and mine's as high. What should it be that he respects in her, but I can make respect him in myself, if this fond love were not a blinded god? Come, shadow. Come and take this shadow up, for 'tis thy rival. O thou senseless form, thou shalt be worshipped, kissed, loved, and adored. And where their sense in his idolatry, my substance should be statue in thy stead. I'll treat thee kindly for thy mistress' sake that used me so, or else, by Jove, I should have scratched out your unseeing eyes to make my master out of love with thee.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there did fade so fast?
But like for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross too high to be enthralled to love.
or else misgraphic in respect of years.
Oh, spite too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell. Choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness would lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the calling night, in spleen unfolds both heaven and earth. And ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour them. How quick red things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, or fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, greater than you. She hath no child. From Athens is her house, a remote 7 leagues. She regards me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp union law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, where I did meet me once of Helena to observe to morn of May. There I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which neither souls and prosperous loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen when the false Troyan under sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, number more than women ever spoke. In the same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Quick, here comes Helena. Thou nature art my goddess. To thy law my services are bound. Wherefore should I stand in the plague of customs and permit the curiosity of nations to deprive me, for that I am some 12 or 14 moonshines lag of a brother. Why, bastard, wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind is generous, my shape as true as honest madam's issue. Why brand they us with base, baseness, bastardly base? Who in the lusty stealth of nature take more composition and fierce quality than doth within a dull, stale, tired bed, go to with creating a whole tribe of fops got tween asleep and wake. Well then, my legitimate Edgar, I must have your land. Our father's love is to the bastard Edmund as to the legitimate, fine word, legitimate. Well, my legitimate, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall toppeth legitimate. I grow! I prosper! Now, gods, stand up for bastards. Stop. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east. And Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill thy envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou her maid art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, for she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools to wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. It is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold, 'tis not so much as two of the fairest stars in all of heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, and they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars. As daylight doth the lamp, her eyes in heaven would through the inner region shine so bright that birds would sing and swear it were not night. See how she lays her cheek upon her hand? That I might be a glove upon that hand. That I might touch that cheek. Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin hath been wrong.
Oh, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there a way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
Might a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as thee. Is not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. It were as possible for me to say I love nothing so much as you, but believe me not. And yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear by it and eat it.
I will swear by it that you
love me and make him eat it that say I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised against it, I protest I love thee.
Why, God, forgive me.
Confess, sweet Beatrice.
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, let me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudia.
Not for the wide world.
You killed me to deny it.
Dare it, Beatrice.
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you.
Beatrice.
Nay, I pray you let me go.
Beatrice,
In faith, I will go.
we'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with mine enemy?
Is Claudio thine
Is
enemy?
he not approved in the light a villain that hath scorned, slandered, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man. What? Bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor? Oh, God, that I were a man! I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Keep the man out of the window. A proper saying.
Nay, but Beatrice,
Sweet hero, she is wrong. She is slandered. She is undone.
Beatrice,
Princess and countess, truly. A princely testimony. A goodly count confect. A sweet gallant, surely. Oh, that I were a man for his sake. Or that I had any friend who would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies, valor into compliment, and men are only turned into tongue, and trim ones too. He is now as valiant as Hercules that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore I will die in
but
victory.
tarry, sweet Beatrice, by this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your heart that the Count Claudio hath wronged Hero.
Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I shall challenge him. I shall kiss your hand and bid thee farewell. By this hand, Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go, comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. So farewell.
There away in tune.
This is no time of the year for tunes.
Turn it on again, please.
I'll do no such thing.
Very well. You insist on being boorish and idiotic.
It's driving me mad.
You try to control yourself.
Turn it off.
You've ruined the record!
Good job, too.
Disagreeable pig!
Amanda, darling, silence.
Silence yourself!
You spiteful little beast. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, darling. I swear I didn't mean it.
Go away! Go away! I hate you!
Amanda, listen.
Listen indeed! I am sick and tired of listening to you, you damn sadistic bully!
Thank you.